All right, we are live on YouTube and Instagram. Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going, guys? Thanks for joining. Man, just hanging out on a Saturday night. Mad Hatter's in the house, bearded and blessed. What's going on? Thanks for joining, guys. Hope you guys are having a good evening. Oh, cool. You got the package. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, you're going to open it with your son? Man, hope you guys are excited about that as we are for sending it. And we're simulcasting also on YouTube just because I'm trying to practice with YouTube and see how that's going. So we got that going. There's a delay though. All right, so Mad Hatter's going to be in the video here. Let's go. BV71, what's going on? Purposely Bearded, I hope you really enjoy it. I'm psyched. Hey, what's going on?
Brother?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Trying to keep from stressing out about next weekend.
Well, I mean, the thing is, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, we've pretty much locked down here in Fort Worth. We're doing only in online sales.
Yeah.
So we're still kind of up in the air about that event. So we'll let you know as it's getting closer. But I mean, it's totally locked down here. You know what I mean? Like any groups of more than 250, they're in Tarrant County. You can't really gather. I don't know how many people they're expecting there.
Not 250.
All right. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Not. I know we are expecting, at least on the beard side, we're expecting 30, maybe 40.
Okay.
And the car side, nowhere near that.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm playing it by ear. I know that in this case, I think for me at least, I think the family's going to stay home from the event. Maybe that I'll just go up myself instead, but I'm not going to set up the shop though like normal because you know what I mean. I want to try to keep that.
Yeah. I understand. No, I've already had
Bearded Download. Thanks for joining.
I had not Paul, but his husband reach out to me.
Okay.
And I'll tell you the same thing I told him, and this is directly from Smiley. We ain't scared of no flu.
No, it's not that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not afraid of it. What the problem is, though, is like in my opinion, the best thing to kill this thing as a population is to limit exposure to other people that may be carrying it, and that will bring down that curve. And once that happens,
there's been no cases in Carter County.
That's good.
Like the only 2 cases in Oklahoma are in Tulsa and Oklahoma City.
Okay.
There's 2 cases, confirmed cases in Oklahoma, Tulsa and Oklahoma City. That's it.
All right.
Now, below the border in Texas, there has been in Sherman.
Yeah, Sherman, and then in my county where I live in, Tarrant County, and then also Dallas County, there's been some.
But Sherman's like an hour and a half southeast of us.
Okay.
So it's not even close to where I live.
Good. Oh, froze. You froze. It got you. You froze.
They were debating on whether or not to shut down my school and go strictly online for 2 weeks after spring break, which is this coming week.
Yeah.
And I think they finally decided they're not doing that. We're going to stay in class. We're going to return to class the week after, and everything will go back to normal.
Okay. Well, good.
The thing I find funny with the coronavirus is by the time you get the results of the test, you're pretty much over it.
Yeah, I mean, there's just still a lot up in the air about, there's talking about people like younger people who don't exhibit signs of it, but they could potentially be carrying it. You know what I mean? And they don't even know they're carrying it.
That's the thing is I get it, but the way from our standpoint, as far as we go,
Yeah, It's not in your area.
was still good.
Yep.
The event is still going to go on.
Mm-hmm.
It's still going to be. We're still planning on having it. And I know Corpus had their event today.
Yep.
And from what I'm seeing, or from what I saw, it went off without a hitch. So.
Oh yeah, no, that's not. Yeah, I get it, and that's the thing. With these events, I mean, they happen, and then hopefully nothing bad happens. You know what I mean? And then potentially, though, a week or two later is when shit starts showing up. You know what I mean? So.
Here's my take on it, and I told Smiley this, and I've told pretty much anyone that'll listen to me when I say this. Oklahoma, primarily southern Oklahoma, where I live, we have survived tornadoes.
Yeah.
4 school system, 4 generations of inbreeding.
Yeah.
If that can't take us out, the coronavirus ain't got a chance.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just going to take some time and blow over, and then that should hopefully be the end of it.
I find the whole thing humorous. People, I need all the toilet paper in the store.
Yeah. Oh, it's ridiculous. You go, I went to Walmart yesterday to get actually a new headset for my phone, because we're working from home for 30 days at my day job now. And then also, I went to just check out the section where the paper towels and toilet paper are entirely empty. I mean, 200 feet worth of shelves empty.
See? Bearded Download gets it. Yeah, Okie strong.
Yep.
That's the thing. I tell people, like I've got a friend from California who's moving to somewhere in Texas. I forget not Brownsville, but the other Brown something, Texas, down there by Austin.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, he's on the radio down there. And one of the first questions, because he's a Hispanic young man, one of the first questions the manager of the radio asked him is, would you be okay with having an anglicized name?
A what? An anglicized name?
An anglicized last name, yes.
Why? I mean, just...
Because that part of Texas, there's still that attitude that they don't want people who sound foreign to... I don't get it, but yeah, they asked him that. He said
that's crazy. That's crazy. Wait a minute. Bearded Download says we sit on the front porch, drink Busch Light while watching our tornado come towards us. Yeah, I'm the same way, except instead of the Busch Light, I'm taking pictures with my camera. And I'm like, look at the swirls.
It's funny because the tornado that come through Lone Grove in 2009, which was an F4, me and my grandpa stood in our front yard and watched it touch down. And it didn't touch down. It laid down. It was 1.5 miles wide, and it just laid on the ground and took off.
Yeah.
Now, my grandpa may or may not have had a Budweiser in his hand at that point, but, that's beside the point.
Yeah. Oh, no, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I don't think that, especially in an area where there's nothing showing up yet, like up there in Oklahoma, it's a very low risk. But the thing is, for products that I have, I'm not going to bring those products. I mean, I'm going to bring out things that we're going to give away at the beard contest if I go. But
I got in on the goodie bag.
All right.
I'm one of the ones that got in on the goodie bag, so I'm kind of excited about that.
Awesome.
But no, as far as the whole country's going crazy because of this, and I'm like, it's not like this. I'm like, if this was the first time we've dealt with this, something like this, that'd be great. But with us, like with America, we've dealt with, in my lifetime.
Oh yeah.
I've lived through Y2K, the avian flu, 2 different strands of swine flu, the H1N1, and then the swine flu that is confined to eastern Oklahoma that you get in ways that I can't speak about on live.
Yeah, we'll keep the speculation to a minimum.
And then we have Ebola. And then
Mm-hmm.
now this. I'm like, I've survived so much that I'm like, this don't scare me. It's plus I don't drink Corona,
It's
so
not
I'm
Nasara.
safe.
Yeah, I'll take the Corona Light, please.
Oh no. I drink Modelo.
No, I know.
Primarily
Yeah,
Modelo Negro.
I hear you.
But yeah, it's that's the thing is it's not like I see people losing their mind over it. Like
Mm-hmm.
our teacher, when he told us about the fact that the school is considering canceling, there's a 17-year-old girl in my science class who thought it was appropriate to respond when he told her that, anybody, that if you're under 40, your likelihood of surviving the coronavirus is high because there's been no cases
Yeah,
outside with weak immune systems under 40 that have died.
that's true. At least that we know of. Yeah, I don't know about China, but I know most everywhere else though. That's true.
At least here in America.
Yep.
And her response to that was, "Bye, boomers." And the teacher lit into her. He pretty much chewed her up one side and down the other, spit her out and chewed her up again.
Well,
I'm like, because I'm sitting here like, that is the worst thing you could say because that is pretty much being taken as we're wishing death on a whole section of American population because of this.
yeah. That's the thing. Everybody's got their own way of reacting, and everyone also has their own. They have to take their own. They have to make their own choices when they're considering what they want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
I guess with the facial hair I keep, I could tack on the Spanish influenza of 1919 with it as well.
Well, I'm definitely not going to be shaving. That's for sure.
I'm not that old, but I have a lot of people that think I'm like from the 1800s. So I just run with it.
Yeah, you jumped into a time machine and found your way.
The only downside is I'm a little bummed that they canceled hockey for a month.
Well, I know like here, so the company I work for during the day, it's an international company, but they were like, everyone who has the potential to work from home, you need to work from home starting yesterday, which is Friday. And so we need to.
I thought you say that, yeah.
Yeah, so we need to be for the next potentially up to 30 days. We'll be working from home, and that's fine. I got my laptop and have a large monitor that I can hook up to, and actually, I think I'm more productive at home anyway. And then my kids, they were on spring break this last week, but they will be out of school for the next 2 weeks because of this. And so same thing with Fort Worth ISD. Dallas ISD, I think. So they're going to be doing some online courses for now.
I'm worried a little bit because UNT goes on spring break this week.
Mm-hmm. They will probably be out
No.
2 more weeks after.
No, they go this week. They just had spring break last week, I believe.
What's up, Beard Rose?
They're doing the online classes for a week.
Okay. Yep.
Well, while I'm concerned, I have to go down there at the end of the month on the 27th.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, I have to go down at the 27th in order to sit down with an enrollment counselor and see what it would take for me to transfer.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they don't reschedule that.
Maybe they'll reschedule that through like the internet or something, or just a phone call.
Well, what it was is that was legit a full day from like noon, from like 10 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Or 8 to 3 or 8 to 2 or whatever of going down there and actually meeting with people.
Yep.
And I'm like, you can't do that over the phone. You can't. No.
Yeah. I see it's different. Like where I work during the day, we're always jumping on Zoom and talking to people in like Boston and, Ireland through like this kind of, but more professional than this. So
I've used Zoom, yes. I'm familiar with Zoom.
Mm-hmm. So you could.
That's what they were talking about, is we may end up having to do Zoom classes. I'm like, I hope not.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. I much prefer to talk in person to someone. I don't like doing this video conferencing at work. With this, for Ferocious, I enjoy it because I can pop in and out, talk to people all over the place. But when I'm like, doing my regular job at work, I much prefer to keep my camera off and just talk to them on the phone if I'm going to not be there talking to them in person.
Exactly. And then that's the thing, is like, we're not going to have 250 people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I say that, now, competitor-wise, we don't have 250 people. As
right.
far as actual people from Ardmore coming out and coming in and out, watching and everything, who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, it's hard to tell. Who's this? Senorita 302 joined. Thanks for joining, Senorita 302. We're talking. Go ahead.
I don't see there being an issue with the coronavirus as far as, there's people here that believe if they don't drink Corona, they won't catch the coronavirus.
Yeah. There's the problem.
But, and then I found out earlier this week, one of my members is stuck in Wichita Falls for the next 6 weeks, not due to the coronavirus.
Yeah.
No. But he's got a bacterial infection.
Oh.
And so they have him on round the clock IVs for the next 6 weeks.
Oh, I hope he pulls out and gets back to feeling better soon.
Well, my heart goes out to him. I told him, you have my sympathy for that. The thing is, he's in a wheelchair, so his immune system is already
compromised. Yeah. Wow. That's hoping for the best for him.
Oh yeah. I want to. He told me that, and I'm like, oh shit, because I've been there, done that. I have a scar on my arm where I was on antibiotic IVs for 6 weeks due to my stroke. Mm-hmm. They're trying to keep his infection from getting to his heart. My infection had already made it to my heart. So they were just trying to keep it from... They were just trying to kill the damn thing.
Yeah, I can imagine exactly what that must have been like. It's just a pain in the ass, really, right? Just
Yes. By the way, probably next month I will be ordering more beard wash from you. I used up the last of it the other day. So until I can order more from you, I'll be putting water in the bottle and shaking it up just so I can continue to use it.
Let's see. I got somebody here on YouTube. Midwest Enigma joined, and I'm letting Midwest know we're both on YouTube and Instagram. I wish, and there probably is, but I wish there was a solution for simulcasting to both platforms with the same equipment instead of running one. I'm running on YouTube with a camera on the computer in the back screen, the green screen, but you don't see a green screen on YouTube. You just see the background. But I can't do the green screen on the Instagram.
Yeah, the way I look at it is, Smiley, I sent him this stuff that, I I can't think of his name, but you know who I'm talking about. Not Paul, but oh shit, his David. I sent
Yeah.
Smiley the stuff David was saying, and Smiley's answer was just immediately back was, "We ain't scared of no flu, you know." And he's like, "Well, you know, I don't want to get because of all the issues they're having with the coronavirus in Texas. They're like, oh, well, we're gonna." I'm like, you can either live in a bubble, or you can enjoy life.
Oh, for sure. I get it. And that's the thing. I mean, I'm thinking for me, it's more of like just from a social responsibility point of view for for our community is,
Oh, I get that.
is to like not go out and enjoy life. You should, but I think at the same time, you need to be aware of what you're doing and like just being, keeping a little bit of distance between people. And obviously, like with my products, the reason we're not doing farmers markets and things is because, those are opportunities for people to come up and actually smell the products, pick them up, smell them, put the bottles back down because they don't want to buy that one. They want to buy another one. And they're in my face, and which is fine. I love that kind of stuff normally. But I think that for now, we're going to just kind of just do the online sales in order to minimize the risk of potentially somebody transmitting it. And then next thing you know...
That and the fact I don't think people would appreciate being hit with Lysol as they come in the building.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, too, is I have been looking for things like hand sanitizer. I mean, we've got small bottles for at home, but when I want to set up and I want to put hand sanitizer out, you just can't find this stuff. It's just sold out. Bearded Rosé just ordered double bourbon and gold standard butters. Woohoo! Thank you. That is going out this week.
Nice. I still have half a bottle of the Oat and Lager that I bought from you.
Yeah, somebody just bought that too this week. I noticed that on the the Shopify. Bearded Beta's on YouTube. What's up, brother? We're also on Instagram.
He reached out to me. The one who bought that reached out to me about joining the Sinners.
Oh yeah, Bearded Sinners.
He lives in Monkey, which is like almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes northeast of where I live.
Oh, okay.
And he'll be at the competition next weekend.
Let's see. Today's the 14th, so
That's
yeah.
Like I've had people ask, well, hey, what are y'all doing? Are y'all going to, is the comp still going? I'm like, as far as I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anything. And Smiley told me that he talked to the vendor, and they were like, "Yeah, we're still having it. I mean, as of now, there's nothing to indicate they're going to cancel it."
And that's the thing. It's like Ardmore, Oklahoma. We're resilient. We have a lot. Like as I said, if a tornado can't stop us, coronavirus can't stop us.
Well, so that's a good point, though. Here's the question. I mean, we're resilient, too. But at the same time, I think Fort Worth is just being precautious. Would that area of Oklahoma have the wherewithal to say, you know what? We're not afraid of this, but we're going to like just stand down for 2 weeks and just see how things go? Or would they say, no, screw it, we're going to do it anyway? Like, what is their mentality?
We're going to do it anyway.
So
it's not, because see, here's the deal, is the hospital in Ardmore is a transport hospital. Like, when people get, and I say this, when people are hurt bad enough in Ardmore, they go to Plano, or they go to Oklahoma City.
Mm-hmm.
They stabilize them in Ardmore, and then they ship them out.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yeah.
We have a nice cancer center here, and there's people from all over the state that come here for cancer treatments.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It puzzles me as to why, but we're talking about the same hospital my grandpa went in complaining of a heart attack, saying he was allergic to morphine, and they give him 3 shots of morphine.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's not good.
yeah, like, we're talking about the same hospital where I went in having numbness on my right side, stroke-like symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
And they, on my discharge, they looked at my grandmother and said, well, we can give him something for nausea.
Huh. It's like, that's not what I'm looking for.
That's not what I'm looking for here. No. Like, and what was even funnier with that whole situation, and I laugh when I say this. I laughed then, I laugh now. But I had my stroke on Sunday. The following Friday, so almost a week late, 5 days later, 6 days later, roughly,
Mm-hmm.
I go to my doctor, my primary care, and he says, well, we're going to have to run a blood culture. Well, my grandpa tells him they ran a blood culture in the emergency room in Ardmore.
Mm-hmm.
My doctor looks through my file of what he got from the ER and says, well, it's not in the report. They had run a blood culture and they forgot to send it to my primary care physician. My primary care physician calls the hospital in Ardmore, and the door to my examining room is open. The door to his office is open.
Mm-hmm.
I can't repeat a quarter of what he said to them, but me and my grandfather were both blushing. My grandpa's a former truck driver.
What's up, Beastly Bear Care? Thanks for joining. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds totally incompetent, I'll tell you.
Well, no, the words incompetent,
It's a nice way of saying.
Incompetent and SOB were in a sentence together.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Along with the F word probably 6 or 8 different times.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah, man. I would be like...
So he then calls my cardiologist and tells him, once they fax over the results to my blood culture, he calls my cardiologist. My cardiologist told him, get him up here now. Or actually, get him up here yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, like, they knew I had a stroke, but they didn't let my primary care physician know, so therefore my cardiologist didn't know.
That's crazy.
But, like, that's why, like, my grandpa will straight up tell him when he goes to the hospital in Ardmore, he tells him, just stabilize me, get me in an ambulance, and take me to the heart hospital in Oklahoma City. I'm not messing around with you guys, because you'll kill me.
Right.
The college I go to, they set up they actually have a class with them. They actually have the hospital and the college teamed up. So if you go to Murray State College for nursing, you can get in a program where you get on the job training at the hospital, so you can go to work for the hospital when you finish your nursing school.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Okay.
My comment, when I heard that, I looked at my grandparents and I said, it's great that they're training more morticians. But like, that's just, I laugh about it, but no, it's in this part of Oklahoma. Yes, it's not that we wouldn't shut down, because, as I said, the school that I go to is 30 miles southeast of me.
And they considered it, yeah.
And they considered it. It's not that we won't.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we don't see the immediate danger because it's not hitting us.
Right.
And I get the taking precautions, but my question is, when is it taking precautions and when is it fear-mongering?
Well, that's a good point. But I think what it is they still don't know enough. And I think they're looking at, like, for example, Italy. And I used to live in Italy, actually, when I was in the Air Force. I lived there for a year. And you get a shit ton of people that come there in the summertime. I mean, where I was at was basically a resort town. So in the wintertime, they went down to I think around 200,000 people. But in the summer, that thing ballooned to like 2 million because it was like it's right on the beach. There's like all these clubs and stuff like that. I mean, everyone went there for
Yeah,
like
yeah.
their spring break. And I mean, they didn't really do much initially, and it went from like don't misquote me on the numbers because I think I may be off a little bit, but it essentially quadrupled the number of people that had it in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so that because that happened, then they're like, "Holy crap, man! This stuff is spreading pretty quickly." So then they decided to pretty much lock down the whole country. Like there's even the restaurants are closed. I mean, everything is literally like you can only leave your house if you have legitimate reason. Like some people have to work and not work from home. So like they have to work, so they'll let them go. But other than that, it's pretty much locked down. I don't think we'll get to that here because it's not gonna, it's more of a voluntary lockdown here. But
Yeah.
I think it's like just being like, okay, let's let's try to minimize the spread by not getting into these big groups together for a period of time, and then hopefully they should be able to see on a scale the number of cases will be reduced, and then they'll know they're on the right path. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I'm hearing, like Oklahoma passed a law because Trump declared a state of emergency.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma's response to that was, well, we're going to pass a price gouging law.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I mean, I've
yeah.
seen people on next door selling the N95 masks, which, quite honestly, you don't really need a mask if you're not
Yeah, unless you have the
exposed.
virus.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's really. I mean, it could help a little bit maybe, but I don't think you really need it as much as the people like who are in the medical professions who are actually dealing with the people who have it. You know.
Well, on the plus side, I did see something today that kind of made me laugh. Oklahoma is getting a Netflix special here is sometime in 2020.
Hmm.
It's if you don't know, I highly recommend you look up the case of Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic. All right, I'll look that up sometime after this. Joe Exotic.
Joe
Um.
Maldonado was he owned an animal sanctuary in Wynnewood, Oklahoma. Okay, he had like 1,200 cats, bears, you name it, he had it. Um, Joe Exotic is now doing, I forget, it's either 22 or 28 years in prison because he hired someone to kill an owner of another big cat sanctuary, and that person turned out to be an undercover agent for the CIA or an informant for the FBI, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I see. I'm gonna. This is definitely one I might watch this later tonight. Uh.
The but the thing was, Joe Maldonado was a gay polygamist.
Hmm. Okay.
That's one of the things they cover in the documentary. And there's also questions about him possibly killing one of his husbands.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm looking at his picture online. He definitely looks a little bit. Reminds me of that Siegfried and Roy, or out of Vegas.
Well, tell you tell you his standing in Oklahoma when he announced he was running for governor. KXII told the story, and they didn't even go to commercial break. They literally showed the story, and then all of the reporters started busting out laughing.
Hmm.
Like, he ran for president, and he ran for governor.
Hmm.
And he didn't have a snowball's chance in hell of getting either one.
Yes.
But
Joe
yes,
Exotic.
they're doing a Netflix documentary over the whole story. I'm going to watch it just for the humor factor because I lived through it. Like, I remember when he was running for president and a lady sued him because he would like do these shows for kids, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently he had like proper that he was tossing to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what they were is the grandmother of one of the kids picked up one of the favors, and it was a condom.
Surprise!
With Joe Exotic for president on the wrapper. So he was giving kids condoms.
Yeah, that's kind of like, let's talk to our marketing team. Crazy. Yeah, so I misspoke. I can't watch this tonight. It actually begins streaming March 20th. So,
Yeah. This next, when it starts streaming, I'm going to watch it just because it's you can watch the trailer for it. And the trailer, I watched the trailer, and like there's a quote in the guy who there's an interview in the trailer where the guy literally said he lived out in the middle of bumfuck Oklahoma. You knew something crazy was going to happen when something batshit crazy was going to happen because of where he lived. I'm like,
yeah.
But yes, Joe Exotic is the laughing stock of Oklahoma per se. When he went to jail the last time, when he got married, it was him and his two husbands, and somehow there was a panda involved. There was a guy in a panda costume involved in the wedding.
Oh, that makes great TV, right?
It would make great TV if it wasn't the fact that it was actually true.
Yeah, for sure.
This is some of that. If I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's definitely something to catch on Netflix if you want something that's like that'll make you laugh your ass off.
Yeah, well, I'll check it out when it comes out just to see what's going on. I've been watching Narcos Mexico actually lately. It's a 2-season show, right? It's actually pretty good.
I got a chance to the other night. I saw it on Netflix, and I've watched it 3 or 4 different times. But they have a documentary on Netflix about that little old band from Texas.
Yeah, I watched that last night. That's a good show. ZZ Top.
I watched that 3 or 4 different times, and I'm like, it floors me that they've been together for 50 years.
Yes, the drummer too. 50 years.
Like my favorite quote was when the drummer went off when he went to rehab. Someone asked Dusty Hill, what are you gonna do? And Dusty turned to Billy and says, I don't know about you, but I'm going fishing.
Yeah, those guys are so down to earth. I mean,
that they are. I've got one of my fraternity brothers. I guess someone he works with at a club plays guitar. With ZZ Top occasionally, not like in the band, but he's a blues musician, and they play with him.
Okay. Yeah.
In Houston, and he said, yeah, they're very, very down to earth people. But yeah, the ZZ Top documentary, I was very excited to watch that because I'm a huge ZZ Top fan. I find it funny that the Chicken Shack, which is the basis of the song LaGrange, and the basis of the play The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. That, like, I looked up the history of the Chicken Ranch. I'm like, huh.
What's up, Da Dictator? What's going on? Thanks for joining. We're just talking about ZZ Top and the little band from Texas on Netflix.
Yes.
Great documentary.
It really is. And I think they ended it where they ended it at was perfect because, like, I remember when I was a kid, which would have been like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
My parents had the ZZ Top Greatest Hits CD. So I grew up listening to Legs and all of that stuff. And then I start actually digging into the band and seeing what they're about. And it floored me that these 3 guys have been together for
50 years.
50 years. They literally, if one of them dies, the band is over.
Oh yeah.
Because they can't replace them.
Yeah, because they've got to be they're 70 now. I think they're 70 years old. I think.
Something like that.
I remember that's the first song that I remember as growing up that I heard that there was a swear word pulled on TV, on the radio. That shit I got to have her, and like everyone, it was like that little they said shit, but like it took years for them to. Now there's a radio edit, but it's like I think that's awesome they were able to get that in there, just with
well, yeah. Then you look at it, and before that, Saturday Night Live introduced what is it, the 2 to 4 second delay?
The delay, yeah.
Because of Richard Pryor.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, come on. You ask someone like Richard Pryor to go on. What do they expect?
Well, I have to laugh because the same two girls, when they were talking about the coronavirus, one of the girls in my class said, the coronavirus isn't an excuse for xenophobia.
Mm-hmm.
And another Texas comedian was playing in my head after she said that, and that was Ralphie May.
I don't know Ralphie May.
Ralphie May died in 2016 of pneumonia, but he was at his heaviest. He was like 5'9", 850 pounds.
Wow.
But he's very much. I tell people he doesn't hold punches.
Mm-hmm.
He is I say this with all the love. I love Ralphie, but he is a racist comedian, but not in the way that people think, because he uses racism to make people laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And his reason for doing that was, if he could make people laugh at racism, then if they're walking down the street and someone hurls a racial slur at them, it's not going to affect them, because the comedian over here made them laugh with similar material.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the $97 salad, he did a routine where he was in, it started out where he was doing a show in Orange County, and this lady jumped up and said, we have to get rid of all the Mexicans. And he says, I was shocked. And he said, you think with me being a Southern boy, born in Chattanooga, Tennessee, raised in Clarksville, Arkansas, moved to Houston when I was 18, you would think that I'd heard racial bile like that spilled before. But he says, I'm Southern, and we have the good graces to whisper our racial slurs.
Yeah.
But it went. He pretty much broke it down to it. He's like, if you give it to the Mexicans, then white people are going to have to pick the fruit, the produce. If white people have to do it, your salad's going to cost $97.
Yeah, I don't know. I try to stay away from that kind of stuff just because I don't think you know what I mean. Hey, my sister joined. Amy, what's going on? Thanks for joining.
It's the way he does it. It's not. It's humorous, but it's like a lot of his stuff was just because he had been touring since the 80s, so from 1980 till 2016, and it definitely was.
So Amy said, "This is beer talk." No, this isn't beer talk right now. You missed the whole half hour. It's all about beards only, Amy. You should have checked in a half hour ago.
Yes. Beards, mutton chops, goatees, handlebar mustaches, you name it.
We talk about all sorts of things. You never know actually what we're going to talk about. We talk about beards. We talk about events. We talk about coronavirus. We talk about corona. I mean, talk about all sorts of things.
Modelo, you name it. Yeah, anything goes. No, actually, it's. I need to check the programming guide.
Yeah. We're not that big yet, so we're not in the programming guide.
No, actually, it's funny. She mentions beard talk. I've actually had someone recently ask me, like, why I choose to rock something that obviously went out of style in the 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, mainly because no one does it anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely original or unique now. That's for sure.
Well, not in Texas. You've got Brains. You've got Jonathan Naiman. You've got most of like I can go to a beard comp in Texas, and I can get beaten out by mutton chops from Texas.
Well, yeah, that's true. He's got some pretty heavy duty mutton chops.
Boyd from Dallas Facial Hair Club. He's beaten me once.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
Uh, um,
I mean, there's always someone that's got a little bigger, little, thicker, little more groomed.
well, it's hard to compete when their mutton chops hang down to their mid chest.
Yeah. Yes. Been growing it since they were born.
Yes. They come out of the womb with mutton chops. I'm like, yeah, I think I'll just sit this one out. Jonathan Naiman is...
Can I get you a drink? Yeah. When you're sporting mutton chops, then you can say you're stuck in the 1800s.
Yes. 1890s, actually. Normally I have a bowler hat on, or a derby hat on. That really completes the look, but not tonight.
Amy, I need to send you some business cards and get you on commission.
Yes, in LA, beards are everywhere. Yes. The beard culture is big all over. That's part of the thing with the show in Ardmore is I'm hoping to get that in this area.
I'll send you some.
The famous, non-threatening, ferocious logo.
Yeah, I keep saying it's not the logo. It's not the company that's ferocious. It's your beard that's ferocious.
I'm still going to give you hell about that because you had a ferocious beard. And then you have the little
Yeah.
tiger. I'm like,
Well, have you seen the new intro I put on our YouTube channel?
yes, I did.
What'd you think?
I like it.
Now, that probably would be construed as a panther. But that's not to say that my logo is a panther. But I did like those red eyes, so I'm like, yeah, I have to do that. Let's see. Though everyone is self-quarantined at the moment, so I can't hand them out for a month or so.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, so in Texas, we've pretty much self-quarantined. Ferocious made a decision to self-quarantine. For like farmers markets, we're not doing them for a while. But there's an event up in Oklahoma next week where they're not quarantining essentially. And in fact, I don't think there's any cases yet of coronavirus in Ardmore, Oklahoma. So they're still having an event, and I'm still on the fence. I know as a family we're not going, and I'm also not bringing the Ferocious beard oils and balms and things like that to sell as at a stand. But I'm scheduled to be a judge there, so we'll see if I go up there individually. We'll see. I don't think they're going to have it'll probably be between 1 and 200 people total, but we'll see. We're just kind of playing it. It's not that they're sharing samples. It's just that when you bring things to the event, you bring bottles that they can smell. They're not taking them. And then someone else might say, oh, this one's not for me. Let me try another one. It's that kind of thing at the farmer's market. So.
And the thing with beard comps, which this is more of a car show, this is literally a car show with a beard comp in it. It's not a true beard comp. But at a beard comp, you have 20 different companies, depending on the size of the venue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they're still up in the air. That's the thing. It's like in different parts of the country, like literally, apparently there's no cases at all yet.
No.
But
there's been one case in Oklahoma City and one in Tulsa. And Oklahoma City is an hour north of us, hour and a half north, hour and a half to 2 hours north, depending on where in Oklahoma City you go. And Tulsa is almost 4 hours northeast of us. So.
Yeah. But anyway, we've stopped doing the farmers markets for at least the next 30 days to bring that scale down. and we're just playing by ear. We're just doing selling online at this point.
Although I think after the coronavirus after the whole coronavirus scare goes away, you could introduce a beer and lime scented oil.
Yeah. We've got the good Corona right here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the GC.
Yeah.
We got your scent for summertime. Yeah, Corona, beer, lime, and Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah. Let's make Corona great again. Yeah, it's just
I buy that hat. Let's make Corona great again. Yeah.
yeah, that would be kind of funny.
But no, like the way I see it, it's not as like people are blowing it out of proportion. I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't pay attention to it because you should, but I think that a lot of what I'm seeing is just mass hysteria and pandemonium and just people not knowing what to do.
Yeah, that's just the thing. Just nobody knows what to do. And what's really going to cause pandemonium is when you can't find toilet paper in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks. And like, shit, I need toilet paper, I need paper towels, I need milk, I need, bread,
Well,
that
there's
kind of
an easy
thing.
fix to that. You go down to Home Depot, you get one of the the spray nozzles
Alright,
that
Amy.
you need. The spray nozzles that you have on your kitchen sink.
Mm-hmm.
You attach that to your toilet. There you go. You don't need toilet paper.
I think you're talking about like a bidet.
A bidet, yes. A redneck bidet, yes.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I actually had one of those in my apartment in Italy. I didn't use it for anything other than just, I don't know what I used. I don't think I used it for anything, but it just sat there. But yeah. All right. I sure will. Amy, love you too. Thanks for stopping in.
But yes, a redneck bidet. You could use that. I'm like, I'm sorry. I've never gotten so desperate for toilet paper that I'm like, you know what? Let me just spray water up.
Yeah. We'll go back to old school,
Oh no!
You really will go back to the 1890s.
Oh no!
I was reading a story on, of all things, Scott tissue, and the reason for it is because normally we go to Costco and we'll get the Costco toilet paper, and I like their toilet paper. It's good quality, blah blah blah. Well, anyway, I went to Costco and they didn't have any left because of all this stuff. So they had some Scott tissue, and you know how like it's 1,000 squares. Well, they crossed it out and they put 1,100. So apparently it's even more for your money. And I brought it home and I used it, and it was awful. I mean, it just. So I wrote them actually.
That John Wayne toilet paper.
Oh my God, it's nothing like I remember. I used to think it was pretty decent actually, like 10, 15 years ago.
You know what John Wayne toilet paper is, right?
It's probably very similar to this because it's
It's
awful.
rough and tough, and it doesn't take shit off of nothing.
Yeah, exactly. It's just awful. So I wrote them, which I mean, I don't usually write companies, but when it's something that you've known in your head to be a good quality product, because it used to be, and then you use it and you're like, what the hell? It's just nothing like I remember. So, they're going to send me a coupon or something, but still, I was just like, I just need to tell them, look, you guys have changed your product, and it wasn't just me. I looked and there was a bunch of reviews on it, and nobody likes it anymore. It's just, you could literally put it over your eyes and you could see through it.
Yeah, that's John Wayne toilet paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's
Hold on one
funny,
second. I'm still here. I'm just letting my cat out of this room. Go.
what's funny with that was my grandpa, one Thanksgiving, my grandma bought some John Wayne toilet paper for some reason. I don't remember why.
Mm-hmm.
But my grandpa was complaining because of that. And he looked at my grandma, and he looked at my grandma, and he said, I'd rather wipe with a corn cob than I would with toilet paper. So
Yeah.
that Christmas, my cousin, when they went home, because they lived in western Oklahoma, she found two corn cobs from Indian corn.
Oh, wow.
And she wrapped them up Christmas, my grandpa looks at her and says, "What am I supposed to do with this?" And she proceeds to show him what he's supposed to do with